correctly. Ao, can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Ao Haynes, I believe. Hey, sorry if I'm not saying your first name correctly. If you can hear me okay. If not, if you don't have your mic on or anything, what you can do is just put a one in the chat if you're new, or a two if you're returning. That will help just in terms of kind of knowing where you're at with everything. Hi, Ina. Ina, can you hear me okay? Ina, you there?
Well, yeah,
Oh, hi.
all
All right,
good.
cool. Cool. All right, so let's jump in a little bit. If anybody has any questions, just kind of put them into the chat and we will address them on the backside like we always do. But let's just go through some of the basics so we understand kind of the use cases and how we want to use this and the way that we've seen this work pretty well over the years. So let's jump in. All right, let me share my screen and let's start. Okay. So when you're logged into your Dubb account, this is where it's going to take you right inside the Dubb dashboard here. If you want to record a nice name to the face video, this little red camera icon right up here at the top is a great way to do this. So when you're reaching out, this is a nice way to record a basic video, send it to someone. So this is what this would look like just from a stylistic perspective. When you record a Dubb video, it's going to be a 3-second repeating loop of the beginning of that video, a nice animated GIF. So it's not going to be a link. It's going to be the first 3 seconds of the video that you record. Now, here, when I recorded this video, I recorded directly on my webcam. I put a virtual background behind me. And the reason I put a virtual background behind me is because I wanted Sarah, who I was sending this video to have some context about what this video is about. And obviously, the video has something to do with her because it has her profile behind me. And then all I did too was a little wave, a little turn to bring the GIF to life instead of just being stiff and not moving. And this combination of giving context and having some movement to the GIF is it's much more attractive to click on. So when Sarah sees this and she clicks on it, it's going to take her to a customized landing page that we call a preset in Dubb terms, where they can watch more videos, take an action, do all kinds of cool stuff that we'll talk about in a minute. But it's all about getting someone to see this, click on it, and then go to there. Now, there's another style that works really well from the webcam, and it's this one right here. So this is me holding up the Dubb mobile app. I have the mobile app on my phone in this one. And then I just type someone's name in there. There's a little whiteboard button that I'll show you in a minute where you can do that.
Okay, it looks like we lost Rob there. Let me check with him what's going on. But yeah, if we're gonna pick up from where Rob is, let's see here. So he's putting a face in the name. So we're using the Dubb Chrome extension with that. Let me open my Gmail. Share screen. So what he's doing there is he's adding a face in the name. He like by using the Dubb Chrome extension. Now, if we're gonna use the Dubb Chrome extension, you can do a webcam video straight from your email client. Now, from here, you can turn on your webcam. Go there. We'll 3, 2, 1. So from there, you can do that. Plus, if you have your Dubb mobile app, you can use the whiteboard feature. It's the square it's a square icon here at the top right. You can say hi, Rob. Let's just pick it up. So there, okay, mine not is locked when it comes to the rotation, but when you turn on, you can do this. So you can give a face in the name, and then Dubb will automatically create a video landing page according to what you have set up. So we'll go to that customization in a few. So we have this prompt to cancel the recording just to make sure, because sometimes we tend to cancel, but we lose. We tend to forget that we canceled and then we did not upload the video. Okay. Rob said he lost power to his house and he'll do a hotspot and he'll rejoin. So yeah, let's go on. Now for the basic recorder in the website, we have several tools. We have Dubb website, we have the Dubb Chrome extension, the desktop app, and the mobile app. Let's start with the website. So we have a teleprompter here. The teleprompter is in sync all across those tools. So you can access your teleprompter script from the mobile app, same as the Chrome extension, website, and the desktop app. So for this one, let's just pick one here. You can zoom in the text according to your to the size that you're comfortable reading. You can also adjust the speed here. That this is words per minute. So you can go super fast and slow. Then now when you're gonna record, 3, 2, 1. So it's gonna scroll up according to the speed that we have placed there. And if you want to pause here, it's gonna pause as well. So you can do multiple not multiple takes, but multiple segments so that you will not wear out. And okay, Rob is updating. He's gonna join soon. And yeah, you can resume. The X buttons for cancel, check mark for upload. So let's not upload this for now. We also have virtual background. If you want to use this, if you're not comfortable with the current background that you have, just make sure Rob says this every time that he has a demo, to keep the hands inside the shoulder line so that it don't disappear just like this one. So yeah, keep it inside have this T-Rex arms like he said. What else? We have bird background as well. And yeah, that's pretty much for we have the zooming in and zooming out for all across the tools. So you can use this as well. Next is the screen recorder. This one is the basic screen, just screen only for the website. If you want to have a webcam preview and a screen, download the Dubb desktop app. If you click this, you'll be sent to the download page. So it's available on both Mac and PC. Download that, or download or install the Dubb Chrome extension, the one that we have in here. Okay, that's for the screen and webcam. You can also import your YouTube videos. If you already have YouTube video in your YouTube channel, then just paste here the link. Make sure that it allows embedding, because the YouTube video will be embedded in your Dubb video landing page with your calls to actions below. So that's the the advantage of having it embedded in your the landing page. Plus, aside from the calls to actions, it minimizes the noise from the suggested videos in the right side of the screen, and people can focus on what you're saying in your video. Next is the upload button, where you can upload your video files, MOV files, MP4 files. Next is the text to video. This is for if you have very limited time to create the video, you're too shy to be on camera, you want just to put something out there. This might be your tool, because you could change the voice, and it's gonna have this waveform in the preview. So it's a pretty good start for a video or just a content. So it's gonna look like this.
Dubb text to video is a groundbreaking new technology powered by Vera from Dubb. This solution lets you create visually dynamic videos based on script, voice, and language.
So yeah, you guys get it. And we also have the AI avatar video. So if you want to create a script with a professional and personalized avatar model, then this is your tool. You can create and give the avatar a prompt. So this is the most common one, but you can add more description so that it can generate whatever will you have put in the description in here. Hi, Rob, are you back?
I am. I'm back from the darkness.
Yeah. So we went through the tools in the Dubb website. So do you want to pick it up from here?
Yeah. Where'd you leave off? You were just doing basic stuff?
Just the avatar. So I've described the webcam, the screen recorder,
Oh, nice.
here, YouTube, upload,
Okay.
text to voice, and the avatar.
Oh, wow. Nice. Very cool. So all the powerful AI stuff. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I lost power. So I was off the grid, and now I'm back. All right. Let me figure some stuff out here. Give me a second. Make sure I get everything moved over. Anybody new pop in? Oh, John's here. Mark. All right. Meg, Jordan. Cool.
You have to pay your electric bill.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I knew something was wrong. I was recording, and all of a sudden I saw this. And I'm like, wait, where did my light go? And then all of a sudden, now I'm back. Without the light, I have no knowledge. I'm like, how do we do this? I have no idea.
Yeah.
But now I know. So
The damn
here we go.
light. Oh.
Yeah. All right. So, all right, let me pick it up here. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right, so let's do, you just went through the AI stuff. You covered IRA a little bit and all that. Um, let's look at some LinkedIn screen recording stuff. So a lot of the times with Dubb, like I was saying in the beginning when I was starting this, it's really about use cases. So if we have a use case of we want to nurture someone, like nurture a client, a soon-to-be client, hopefully, screen recorders are a great way to do this. So I'm going to show you kind of two different examples of this. So one is this website right here. This is a little market update, but this could be a company's website. It could be an article, anything related to your industry that you're in. Also, if you want to reach out to someone on LinkedIn, like here, I'm going to use the Chrome extension. So the Chrome extension is really good for screen videos that can be anywhere from, like I said, websites, articles, company sites, LinkedIn. All you're trying to do is put yourself on the page and be part of the story. Now, this is what this would look like. So anything browser-based that you want to share. Let's start with this right here, this website. I'm going to click the Chrome extension up here at the top. And once you have it logged in and pinned and all that good stuff, and it's located up there, then you are going to be on the page right here. So if I want to share this market update with someone, an article, I want to be on there with it to kind of walk someone through some things. That's why these are so important. Now, with the Chrome, you're going to see me right here. I can move myself around, do whatever I want to do. I can change my shape if I want to with my webcam. In this case, I'm going to stay square because I want to kind of match the aesthetic feel of this site. And I also want to put myself in a cool spot. Because remember, when you record these videos in Dubb, it's going to be a 3-second repeating GIF of the beginning of the video. So we want that to be interesting. So I'm going to place myself right here. I'm going to make the size a little bit bigger. I'm going to go about this size here. And now it looks like I'm part of the article. So when I send this video to someone, hey, this is Rob, I want to send you this quick market update, the repeating GIF is going to be me doing this. And the shape is kind of like a house kind of shape. I'm within the bigger square. So think about placement and shape when you're doing this. I can also, from a function standpoint, zoom myself in if I want to get dramatic. I can also back myself off. I can go up, down, side to side, however I want to frame it there. And I can also jump to full screen if I want to as well, which I'm going to use in a little bit. From a tools perspective on this page, I have an annotation tool that I can use if I wanted to use that. I also have a teleprompter I can use where I can look up a script right in here. And we have a teleprompter across all of our recording technology. So this one here is a little bit different where you can kind of manipulate the sides like this. I can physically move this all around if I want to. I want to put it up towards my camera at the top. And to use the teleprompter, when you're using the Chrome extension here, you want to leave a little bit of space at the top because if I was to go full screen on my browser, it would hide the teleprompter tab and I wouldn't be able to get to it. But in this case, I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap. I'm going to hit record, tap this and bring it forward, and then I can use the teleprompter. And it has the speeds down here. You can hit the play button, see if you like the speeds. You can zoom the text in, back it off, all that kind of cool stuff. Now, you also have other stuff here as well. So when I'm on screen, this says screen, tab, and camera, these 3 options right here. When I'm on screen, if I was to record this video, it's going to get all of my stuff in the browser. It's going to get the tabs and everything above because it's going to get the screen. The neat thing about this is if you make it nice and neat and you have your tabs organized, I can begin recording on this page and say, hey, listen, thanks for coming to this video. I want to talk to you a little bit about this market update. Also, I want to take you to check out some other properties. Check this out. And I can click on one of the tabs open at the top and the recording will follow me over. You can take people on a little bit of a journey if you have your tabs organized when you're on screen version of this. If I click tab, that's just the current tab that I'm on. So if I hit record now, it would just get a nice clean cut of this page. It wouldn't even show the tabs above. So that's the advantage of doing tab. Now I also can do this if I want to. I can get rid of my webcam. If I don't want to be on camera, I can just send someone an audio of just my voice and this and send it to someone. I think it's good when you first meet someone to be live, but if you do know the client and you have a relationship with them, you can do that. You can also use your headshot if you don't want to be on camera. But I think being on camera is probably the best. You can even do a virtual background behind you as well. So all this is with the Chrome extension. When you want to share these things, this is a great way to be on the screen to do this. So this is one example of how you'd set this up here. Now, if I wanted to reach out, let's say on LinkedIn, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click the Chrome extension. It's going to open up here. I'm going to move myself out of the way. I'm going to change my shape to a circle because Ruben's using a circle on LinkedIn. I'm going to make my size probably about, I could go bigger, but I don't want to cover too much. I'm going to go just like this, put myself right next to Ruben. And now when I hit record, I'm able to say, do one of these, kind of point over. That's a nice repeating GIF. So I'm going to hit record now. And this is what this video would look like if I was going to reach out on LinkedIn. Here's my tab. I've selected it. And now I'm going to click share. And now it's going to give me a little bit of a countdown. Here we go. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Saw your profile over here on LinkedIn. And I wanted to send you this quick video because I wanted to chat with you about some things within your profile that I thought were really interesting. So all I did there was a little wave, little point. That's going to be the repeating motion. And then I clicked the button down at the bottom on the menu bar. And you'll see where it says webcam expand. So I clicked that button at the bottom and now I've gone to full screen. I'm going to click it again right here to return back to where I was. I can also do that by hovering over the webcam. Click it there. Same thing. Click it here to go back. These are great ways when you're trying to make points on things, when you're showing something on your screen. Why not take a moment, jump to full screen, explain your opinion on it. They don't have to look at anything else. They're listening directly to you. And then you can go back to the page. It's kind of a really dynamic way to make a point. And then you also have the annotation tool, which is right over here. So I can do some pointing out. I can do some arrows. I can do some numbering on here. I can do some text on screen if I want to. I can do some circling, whatever I want to really emphasize what I'm showing someone. And these will also stay sticky right here. So I can keep scrolling down and they're not going to follow me down the page, which is nice. I can even pause the video down at the bottom. On the menu bar, I can hit pause, stop the video, take a break, hit resume, keep going. So the Chrome extension is a great way to kind of nurture a prospect by showing them something on there, sharing a website, reaching out on LinkedIn. Great visual way to do this. I'm going to save this into Dubb. I'm going to click the little check mark at the bottom. That's going to save this video into the Dubb platform. Now we have another screen recorder that's really, really neat. It has more functionality to it, and I'll show you the difference between the two. So this is going to be our desktop app that I'm going to show you right now. All right, let me get this out of the way. Okay, so desktop app, I'm going to open up here. Let's go desktop. I just got to grab it out of here. Okay, so here's the desktop menu right here, and I'm going to go record screen. This is the one I'm going to select here. And then here are the tools on the screen. So first, let's talk about the similarities that you just saw between the Chrome extension and this desktop app. Similarities, same bubble, can do the same kind of stuff, same functionality. I can do all that stuff within here. I have a teleprompter at the top, right over here, which is great. I have an annotation tool as well. So all of that is the same. Here's some of the big differences. When you see this red line through this square right here, what this means is if I was to hit record right now, it would get my entire desktop. If I get rid of the red slash, now I have a dropdown. This right here is 16 by 9. So if I wanted to record a YouTube video, this is the border of the recording. So as long as I'm inside the blue rectangle, I'm good. I can also choose to do this, 9 by 16, and go to portrait mode. If I want to record something vertical for social media, I have the ability to do that right now. I can just crunch my internet browser, put this over the top of it, or maybe there's something on my desktop or a document that I want to kind of frame it around and post it on YouTube, Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. You can do this right from your desktop. I also have the ability to do custom, where I can now crop around anything I want to crop around. If it's a part of a website, great. If it's part of a document, whatever you want, you have this flexibility, and you can also physically move it wherever you want to move it to. Now, when I hit record now, here's another major difference. So I'm going to get the 3, 2, 1. And now I'm recording. And just like with our other recordings, I can pause and resume. But when I click the check mark over here, it's not going to save it into Dubb like it normally would. What's going to happen here is I just recorded a clip. The desktop app is a clip recorder. The Chrome extension that you just saw before this was one video you pause and resume. With clip recording, you can do some cool things like this. I can click this little button here, and I can drag and drop a video from my computer if I have it on here. Drop it right in. I also can physically move these clips around so I can change the order. I don't have to record chronologically. I also can download or delete each individual clip as well. And if I want to keep recording, I'm going to go below here. I'm going to click record screen. It's going to bring me right back to where I was. I'm going to hit record again. And now I'm just building out my clips. So it's like building together a little timeline of an eventual video that you're going to put together. I'm going to hit this save again. There's my clip I just recorded. Maybe I want to do a webcam version of this. So I'm going to click below record webcam. Now I have a different style. Maybe this is going to open up the video. Maybe it's the middle. Maybe it's the end. I have a lot of options when I'm doing this, and it's a different looking style. I'm going to hit save here. There's the beginning. I could just put this right to the beginning if I want to. And when I'm done, I'm going to click the arrow all the way to the right. It's going to combine our clips all together into one video. I can do a quick little edit right here if I wanted to. I can download the finished MP4, and I can upload the finished one into Dubb as well. And that's the desktop app. Now, there's another functionality we have on the desktop app, which is pretty neat, and it's called Dubb Narrator. So as an example, this is what this would look like. Let's say we're back over here on this website, and we know with the Chrome extension or the desktop app, we can record live within the bubble, right? We're on the page. I'm going to change myself to a square like we did before, put myself right in the middle. We know we can do all that. But what if we want to change this square to a pre-recorded video? So not doing it when I hit record, I'm not doing it at the same time. What if I want a pre-recorded video of me or something else to play in here? That's what Dubb Narrator is. So if I was to close the desktop app, reopen it, see this little button right here, this is Narrator Video. I can select this button right here. Now I'm in my video library, and I'm going to look up Narrator. I'm going to select what video do I want. See, I just recorded all these videos to my webcam, just delivered it with a teleprompter, focused on the content. I'm going to select this one here. I'm going to put it right where I want to, so it looks like it's part of the page. And now when I hit record, it's just going to be the pre-recorded version of me doing the talking. And I don't have to do anything other than just relax and scroll. Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible. As you can see, there is a ton of useful information here, and I can pause myself if I want to, hit resume. Please book a time by clicking the button. So that's what you do. So if you want to just record the content before what you want to say, and then you just want to just relax and scroll and let the pre-recorded version of you do the talking, you absolutely have the ability to do that with the desktop app. So lots of flexibility with it. Now, the original clip recorder is actually our mobile app. And this is something that we've added a lot to over the past year, and it has some really neat functionality. So I'm going to share my screen now and give you a little look at the mobile app and kind of what it can do. So let me show you this here. Allow, here we go. Okay. So when you want to record a video in the mobile app, here's what it would look like. You're going to click the blue camera icon at the bottom. It's going to open up your camera. Here we are right here. And then you're going to notice some timers down here. So it's defaulted for 1 minute. You can't go beyond 10. You can do 2, 30, 15 seconds, whatever you want down there. To record, I'm going to tap the button at the bottom. Actually, get rid of this first. I'm going to tap the circle at the bottom, or I can hold and release. I'm going to tap. Now I'm recording. You can see the timer at the top, and you can see the timer at the bottom. I'm going to hit it again. There's my clip that I've just recorded. Now, this clip has been automatically saved to my phone, so I have it in my photo video area if I want it. I'm going to hit record again to record one more clip. It has to be at least 2 seconds. There's my second clip. Now, I can physically move these clips around just like I could with the desktop app. I can take my finger, hold it for 1 second, slide, so I can change the order. I also can delete a clip by tapping the X. It will ask you, are you sure? And when I tap a clip individually, it gives me some options. I can delete, I can trim, and if I click edit, I will have the ability to add some royalty-free music to this clip if I want to. I can also do some text overlay. I can do a voiceover. I can physically speed up the action. So if you're in real estate and you're doing a property walkthrough, this is really great to make the videos pretty dynamic. But any other industry, if you're looking to show what's in front of you and you want to have some cool, editing to that, you absolutely can do that individually with each clip. If I want to flip my camera around, it's this button, little icon at the top. If I want to have a countdown timer right here, you have a 3, 2, 1, and you have a 10-second. If I select the 3 and hit record, here it is right here, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm ready to go. I kind of like having the countdown because it gives you a second to get prepared, and then you're ready for when the video begins. I'll get rid of it for right now. And then if you want to use the teleprompter, you can select this right here. So if you tap this, now you can search for your script at the top like we did before. If I want to find one of my saved scripts, I'm going to select the white area there. I'm going to look for the script that I want. And now I have auto scroll down here at the bottom. This is the speed of the teleprompter, kind of like we saw before, between 1 and 10. I can adjust it up or down. I can hit the play button, see if I like the speed, make the adjustments. I can also do some editing, some real-time editing, and click the pencil icon, make the changes I want to make, and then I can save it. I can also, from a best practice perspective, when I hit record, arm's length is pretty good, maybe with a slight tilt. Looks like you're looking right at the camera. If you find that your eyes are cheating downward, like you're starting to look down looking for the words, you can either speed up the speed so it's coming up to your eye line, or you can use the guardrails here and just slide it up. Because now when it goes, I don't have a choice but to keep my eyes where they should be, which is towards the top, and let the words meet them there. That'll help with that. We also have something on iPhone called Auto Track. We will have it on Android, but for right now it's on iPhone. If you click over here to the gear icon and select Auto Track and hit record, it's going to highlight the words as I speak. With Dubb, sending personalized email and SMS campaigns at scale is simple. Create tailored messages, engage your audience, and ensure your brand stays top of your mind. So that's how it would work with that. And that's Auto Track, which is right here. And then you can click Auto Scroll to bring it back to where you have the speed there. It just goes at one pace. So that's the teleprompter. If you want to close it, right over here at the top right, hit the X and it's closed. If you want to add a video from your phone to your computer, what you can do is select the folder icon. It's going to take you to your photo video area on your phone. Select the video that you want. It will drop it down into here. And then you can take your finger like we did before, physically move it to whatever order you want to. If you want to record your screen, it's this icon right here. If you want to use some filters, you can select this, and then you can do some skin smoothing, some black and white. You can do different color effects, different kind of feels to the video, things like that. Kind of more fun stuff if you want to do that. Then you click none, click the icon, and it's closed. This one right here is our picture-in-picture. Really good for real estate. If you're doing property walkthroughs, why not be on the, you're showing the property, why not, be there right on the page as well? It's going to utilize both cameras on your phone. This is what this would look like. So I'm going to select the icon here, and then I'm going to hit record. And now I'm able to kind of move around the screen. Hey guys, check this out right here. And if you're not in real estate, maybe you just want to show what's physically in front of you. Maybe you're doing a cool little video with your computer in front of you, or you want to show something, you have the ability to move yourself around and just kind of talk someone through something, which is pretty neat. And that's picture in picture. And lastly, if you want to put a virtual background behind you. So on the webcam, the basic website recorder within Dubb, we use virtual backgrounds sometimes. We'll have someone's profile behind us. Maybe it's someone's LinkedIn profile. Maybe it's a company website. Maybe it's an article you want to share. You can do the same thing on your phone. You just have to screen grab on your phone what you want, then select this button down the bottom, and then just pull the photo out of the photo video area that you got, hit record. Hey, this is Rob. I want to talk to you about this property here. Hey, this is Rob. I saw your LinkedIn profile. Hi, I wanted to share this quick article with you. Hey, I was just on your website here and saw this. Those are kind of some different scenarios that you can do. And then when you're done recording, if you want to combine all of these clips into the one video, just hit the blue button here at the top. That will combine them. And then you'll have one saved on your phone and you'll have one uploaded into the Dubb platform. So those are some really neat and effective ways to record these videos. Very use case scenario where put a name to the face with the webcam, use the mobile app for that great editing features, clip recording, same thing with the desktop app, Chrome extension for nice basic websites that you want to share. But now that we have a video recorded, we've got to take this and we've got to actually customize it before we send it out. And this is what this would look like. So when you save a video into Dubb, it's going to take you to an edit page right here. This is what this looks like. And we're going to click the little button to the right to see what this video looks like on a landing page. Because remember, when you send these videos out, someone clicks on the animated GIF and they're going to be taken here. Now, the page is made up of a few different things. First of all, we call it a preset in Dubb terms. That customized landing page is called a preset. And it consists of your branding. So your logo, top left, image behind the video player. You can have playlist videos. They're going to play right after the video that you've created. Playlist videos are really neat because if I was reaching out to Ruben individually, I can talk about Ruben, specifically him, and say, Ruben, check out this next video that's going to play right after. This is going to give you everything you need in terms of what we do here at Dubb. If you like what you hear, you can book a time in my calendar below. So what you do is you record one video, 60 to 90 seconds, about what you do, your products, your services, really the highlights of what you do. And that way you don't have to repeat yourself every time you make these videos. It's just going to play right after you record it once. And then below this video are going to be buttons, call to action buttons, CTAs. What do you want someone to do when they're done watching the video? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to view a case study? Do you want them to download a document? Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you want them to get, website link, go check out a website? Do you want them to email you? There's all kinds of options. I would just go importance from left to right, left being the most important one. Book a time is probably the number one button in sales. And then if you want to get some video testimonials, reply with video is a really good button for this. So you don't have to meet someone in Zoom. You don't have to get it edited. Just send a video and have this button below it. So if I sent this one to Ina, hey, Ina, this is Rob. Thanks so much for using Dubb. We appreciate your business. It would mean the world to us if we could get a video testimonial from you. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't need to download anything. Just allow camera and mic access, put your email in, let me know. What have you enjoyed about Dubb so far? And then you would ask the questions that you would normally ask someone for a testimonial in the video. And when they send the video back to you, that's when you place it right here in the playlist. And this has been the combination that works really well. Nice personal video, followed up by an evergreen video you recorded once about what you do, followed up by a testimonial with someone that has actually worked with you, which is really neat. Now, the last thing that we have on this page is our AI sales assistant, Sia, which is right over here to the right. And Sia is a sales assistant AI. So not just a customer service AI, because with a customer service AI, it'll kind of give you long answers, It's not really pushing for anything. In this case, this is your sales assistant. So you can train Sia up on what you do and then push for something. Do you want to collect someone's email? Do you want to collect their phone number? Do you want to push for them to book a time in the calendar? Because maybe someone watched the video, but they have a few more questions before they decide to book a time with you. This is what Sia can really do. So I'm going to copy this here and I'm going to show you in an incog window what this would look like. So if someone got this and they saw this over here, oh, okay. Let's see. Please ask a question below for a quick AI response. All right, what is Dubb? So I'm going to click on one of the FAQ questions that's already there. And now I'm going to wait to see what Sia says in response. So let's see. Maybe my computer is not agreeing with me today. So imagine Sia just said, well, Rob, Dubb is a video communication platform that's going to increase your business 30 to 300%. So the whole point is you can ask these questions in here and then Sia will populate and answer back like this one right here. So it gave me a 3-point bullet point of practice regularly, create a comfortable environment, engage with your audience. And the last thing Sia said down here is for more personalized assistance, 2 things. I recommend booking a time with Rob. And I also, can you share your email address? So you can change the email address one, but it's pushing to book a time with me, which is my CTA, which is great. That's what you want. I can also ask questions of Sia as well. So this is something, we did a webinar on this, but having an AI sales assistant on the page is really great because it enables someone to really start asking questions if they want to, get some information. But you'll notice those answers are not overly long. They're nice and bullet pointed. So it keeps everything going. Like in sales, you don't want to be having this huge long answer that doesn't motivate someone to take another step. That's what's happening right here. So if we go back to this page here, the edit page, there's a little button right here in the middle called presets. Now, if you'll notice, this is my default preset. Anytime I make a video, this is going to be the preset that's attached to it, and it looks just like this, the page that you were just on. When you think about presets in general, we have a lot of different presets. Think about your audience. So if I was in real estate and I represented both buyers and sellers, I would want a preset for buyers and a preset for sellers. If I was in recruitment, one for employers and candidates. If I was in coaching, maybe enterprise, small business, different verticals. Every part of your audience with what you do in your business and in your sector can be segmented. And that way, when they see this page, and I'm a buyer in real estate, and this is my buyer preset, I feel like it's speaking right to me. So that's really what you want to think about when you're doing this. Now, when you get on a paid plan with Dubb, we do an optimization setup. So we would meet you in Zoom. The team would help you set this up, the pages, the buttons, all that good stuff. Now, on this page in particular, there are some details. We have analytics. There's this little digital coach here called Kyra. It's going to give you feedback on your cadence. Are you being repetitive? Are you using filler words? How's your persuasiveness? Really good kind of real-time coaching as you make these videos. We also do activity on these. So when you send these videos out, you are going to see what people are doing. You have the ability to unselect the ones that you don't want. CTA clicks are good, page views, video views, who watched the video, how much did they watch, what's the watch rate. That really helps in terms of your follow-up. If I send a video to someone, they only watch 0, 1%, 5, 170, it really kind of enlightens me in terms of what I'm going to say when I follow up with them, which is really, really good. That's what we try to do in sales anyway. You also have an editing tab right here as well. So when you save a video into Dubb, you can do a quick little edit down here. It always has a nice little undo button. If you are making mistakes or maybe you over edited, before you hit save, just go up to the top. The original is up here. You can download the original and then just replace the video if you want to do that. So a lot of functionality within here. Now, if you wanted to set up your sales assistant, Sia, right over here to the right, this is what you would do for that. So over here to the left, under assets, there's sales assistants, calls to action, presets. Presets are what we were just looking at, the customized landing page. Call to action are the buttons below the video. Sales assistants are right here. So if I select it here, you'll notice I have a few of them here. And if I click the edit button, this is what you would do to set it up. You give the Sia a name, in this case, it was social media assistant. And then you've got to educate Sia with resource links. So we click over here. This is where you can add website links. Now, the reason we added a bunch here, Dubb, support, reviews, features, marketplace, testimonials, case studies, we did all this because when Sia has a resource link, it can only do one page deep. It can't go within sublinks. So whatever's on that front page scrolling down, it's going to learn all about that. You also can have FAQs down here. You can have up to 20 of them, right? You can populate these because that's when you saw Sia, I clicked on one of the buttons, what is Dubb? So you can have those there already. Then you can drive towards something. I want someone to book a time on my calendar. That's what Sia is going to be pushing for. And then Sia can also capture this information down here. Whatever you don't have, you can try to capture as well. And then once Sia is set up like this and your sales assistant is set up, if you go to your presets, which is the customized landing pages, click edit, you can add Sia right here, sales assistant. And then Sia becomes a permanent part of your preset. So every time I make a video, I always have Sia there. So it's a really neat part of kind of what we're doing in terms of advancing all this. Now, from a sending perspective, we have a video, right? We recorded our video. We want to send this video out. So here's our video right here that we recorded. I want to drop this in an email and send it. So over here, let's go over to Gmail. Let's go in here. I'm going to click compose, and then I'm going to put my template in here that I have saved. This is kind of a best practice where when you send the videos out, you always want to have the word video in the subject line. Helps with the open rates, rare to see still. Then you want to have some text context within the compose window. So when you do drop the video in there, there's something, above to why they should watch it. I wouldn't make it too long because you don't want the video being pushed down. You want to keep it right there. And then when you want to add the video in, there's a couple ways to do it. One is going to be with the direct integration we have. When you have the Chrome extension, the little Dubb symbol down the bottom here within the compose window. This is good for Gmail and Outlook 365. You can click on this. It'll open the Chrome extension up. And then you can start scrolling over here to the right through your video library. And then you can even search with the name as well. But once you find the video that you want, just come down here, click Advanced Options, put the email of the person you're sending it to for the tracking, and then just click Insert Video, and it will drop it in the Compose. The other way you can do it is back on the edit page with a video, you're always going to have a big blue share and send button. It will always be here when you save a video into Dubb. So click this here, put the email in for the person you're sending it to get the tracking. And then I'm going to put the personalization text on top. Click this here, copy for email. And it's just a copy and paste. I'm going to go copy and paste. And there's the animated GIF right there. And that's what you want someone to see. Now, if you're on LinkedIn, I would connect with someone first before you try to send them a video, because if you send it with a connection request, they might not even watch it. Also, it's only going to be a link. It's not going to be that nice animated GIF. But once you're connected with someone, you can click message. And then down in here, I can drop a video in. See how it's animated? I can use the Dubb symbol with the integration we have with LinkedIn, just like within Gmail, the button at the bottom, and we'll drop it in there. Or I can copy and paste. But you want to, from a just perspective, this is really what you want on LinkedIn when you reach out. Their profile, you the bubble on the page. That works. That seems to work the best. Now, also within the Dubb dashboard, you can do, we have integrations with, all kinds of CRM. So if you do have a HubSpot or a Salesforce or a Go High Level or, a Lofty, we have integrations where you can keep your workflows set up, whatever you have set up in there, just add video, MailChimp, all that kind of stuff. You can also use Dubb for a CRM. You can upload your contacts with a CSV file, and you can do tasks, deals, tags, whatever you want to do there. You can also do automation. This is part of our Pro Plus plan that Darius teaches in terms of having some kind of campaign that's going to go out. There's some kind of delay between messages. It could be a day, 2 days, whatever you decide. And then you can add some triggers. So if someone does something, then they'll be taken down a different path. If they clicked on a button, if they just viewed the page, they watched the video, all set up automatically while you're doing other things to be working, because that's the whole point of it. So that's part of our Pro Plus plan. And then if you do need help within with the team, so you're using Dubb, but you have some questions, there is a nice intercom system right down here at the bottom, this little green bubble, where if you click here, you can ask one of the AI agent question. The AI is really thorough with its answers and has links as well. But if you want to talk to an actual human being on the team, you can do that. You can even do some self-help with some keyword searches in here to give you the articles and the videos as well. And if you don't know about our Dubb Partner Program, it is right in here to the right over here. You can click apply now. It'll create this nice little referral link for you. We do a 30% recurring commission, followed by a 10% downline on that. If you have people that are interested in Dubb, just let myself or Darius know. We can come in and pitch for you if you get them all together in a group in a Zoom. And then you can even send them in here to this live training. And if you have a paid account with us on Dubb, if you get 3 or 4 people to subscribe to Dubb, you basically have a free account. So A lot of neat stuff in terms of the technology, but I think it comes down just to use case, use case, use case. So, um, okay. Do we have anything in the chat? Let's see if we have anything in here. I don't see. I don't know if there was something before before I went lights out. But does anyone have any questions? Anybody at all? John, I saw you had something. How you doing, John? You can turn your mic on, John, if you
Yeah,
want
there
to.
you go. Hey, Rob.
Hey, good to meet you, John.
Yeah, so Rob, I own an agency in Go High Level. We got about 200 agents, and I'm moving them all to Dubb. So a lot of them are already Dubbers, but
That's
but
great.
um, I'm really promoting you guys. They were all asking. I saw you on the list. You do have a Go High Level for the CRM, but what's the best way to, if I build a template in like an email template or a newsletter or whatever inside of Go High Level, do I have the same capability that I have if I do it inside of Dubb itself, where I can paste the GIF
Yeah,
very
you can do this. You can come in here. Let me just show
or
you
like
this.
email, you have the Dubb little thing that quickly added in.
Yeah, you can do the Ina, inside Go High Level. Do we have the physical button in there in Go High Level? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but one thing is sure, you can use the Dubb Chrome extension or the Dubb website for the
Yeah.
integration. Yeah.
Like
So
you could do
I
this.
would just grab it and then do the same paste, and then it'll come in like a normal Dubb email that goes out of
Yes.
your system with
Yes.
the right there. Got
Yeah,
it.
you can do this. There's like
Perfect.
if you had this video here, like where's that drop down, for like, the optimization?
Scroll down the advanced options
Oh, advanced
there.
options, right. Okay, so let's say this is the video, right? You can go to advanced options and there it is, optimize for. So if I was logged into Go High Level, John, like I was on the
Yep.
page, I just click optimize for, and then this will pre-populate with Go High Level. It'll just pop in here, but I
Got it.
don't know. I'm not logged in or anything, but if it did, it'll just shoot right in here like this. Let's see right there. So it'll just boom, and then you can click copy. It's a universal copy and paste and just throw it into your
Yeah,
workflow.
and then throw it into the template. Got
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love you guys.
no, we appreciate it, man. Listen,
Yeah.
like I said, if you have those, you have your partner link, right?
Yeah, I have my partner link. I've been getting near my partner commissions. So
Okay, good, good,
Yeah.
good. Because if you ever
yeah.
got like a bigger thing, let us know. Darius and I can come in, we'll do our thing, and then
Yeah.
just get paid. So
I'm thinking that maybe we do. I have a mastermind on Fridays at 12 o'clock East Coast. So
okay,
I'd love to maybe have you guys as one of the special guests to go into more detail about, video marketing.
yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, that'd be great. We love
Yeah.
doing that stuff, so that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll reach
Cool.
out to you guys.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
All right. Good stuff, guys. Have a good day.
Bye, John. See ya.
All right, bye-bye.
And then let's see, Meg, having trouble with the minimum speed on the desktop app. Would I be able to use the cell version? Okay, so I guess with the desktop app, Meg, you're saying it's just like slower. There's some like latency. It's like kind of pausing, or what's kind of going on with it? Meg, can you hear me okay?
Okay, I'm here.
Hey,
Now you can hear me.
I got you.
It's on the teleprompter.
Oh, on the teleprompter. So you're using the desktop app and the teleprompter is just moving too slow?
No, moving too fast.
Oh, too fast. Okay, let me see something here. Let me share my screen. So desktop app, record screen. Let's see, teleprompter.
How do I get back to seeing where you're speaking?
You mean how I got here to the desktop app, or?
No, I'm in the webinar chat and I can't.
Oh, get back to seeing what I'm sharing my screen here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get out of here. Good question. I think you probably just have to close the chat. I guess the X in the chat, maybe top right.
Well, I tried that and it closed my whole, it's closing me. Oh no, it's closing everything.
Oh, yeah, you kind of have to go to the lower, not the top X, but like the on the bottom bar where it says
Yes.
chat along the bottom. I think if you
No, it doesn't say that. It says send to hosts and panelists, and then it has a alphabet, and then I have icons for the speaker and emojis.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure,
How about
man.
if I hit close?
Hey, hit close, see what happens. Not
I
just
did that. Now I got there. I got you.
Oh, you got me. Okay. So let me share my screen now. So I'm going to share. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So here's the desktop app. I'm going to hit record screen here. And then here's the teleprompter at the top.
Yes.
All right, test script in. Okay, so let's see the speed. So I'm going to hit the play button. Okay, so mine's about that. Let me just play
Yeah,
around.
my mouse doesn't work that fast.
Hmm. So have you tried hitting the play button? So you said it's just too slow or too fast, you
No,
said?
it's too fast.
Too fast. So have you tried dragging it down like this and then hitting the play button?
I dragged it all the way down
Hmm.
and it's still moving too fast.
What's the speed? Is it like this? Like that? Looks like that's probably the
Yeah,
fast.
like that.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I
Um,
mean, what do you think, Ina?
try to try to quit or close the app and then try it try reloading it again. You might need to close the other applications because
Okay,
the
I
computer
can do
might
that.
it might be processing, and yeah, we need to
Okay.
loosen up some of the apps.
Hey, Rob,
Yeah.
you can tell her. I mean, I'm going to talk to you about the teleprompter too, because mine, it jumps, it hesitates. But what she can do, which what I do, is she can make the text bigger and pull in the sides.
I
Okay.
see what you're
You know what
saying.
I mean? So that'll help her.
Yeah.
It won't be as many words. She probably has it small and there's 6 words on the line and it's going too quick. If she
Yeah.
makes, if she enlarges it and pulls the sides in, she'll only have like 3 words a
Okay.
line. You know how to show them, Rob.
Yeah, yeah. I see
Okay.
what you're saying. Yeah, just zoom the text in. That's good, Bill. Yeah, I like that. So here's the text, and then you can just make the words bigger.
Okay.
Um,
Where
yeah,
did you make the words bigger? I see where the plus sign is.
yeah, just right in here, and then
Okay.
it's already pretty skinny. I think, that's probably as close as you can get it. I
Okay.
think Chrome extension's about the same, but yeah, you always want it. You just don't want it to be like
Okay.
your
If
eyes are
that
pressed.
makes,
Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah,
I get that. Thank you.
yeah. Thanks. Hey, thanks, Bill. Nice
Yeah.
suggestion.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Do you have anyone, Rob? Do you have anyone? Because I mentioned this to Darius and he kind of agreed. We had a private meeting.
Yeah.
With the hardest problem I have is the teleprompter.
Hmm.
Because just like Meg said,
Yeah.
sometimes it's too fast. Then I'll bring it down. It'll slow down. And
Hmm.
then I get near the end and now it's too slow. But what's happening right now, and I know Ina told me this the last time. Oh, you have a lot of things. So I shut everything down.
Hmm.
But the teleprompter, the best way I can explain it, it like hesitates, it jumps like.
So it
Um,
goes and then jumps.
it's not a smooth roll.
Got it. Got it. Okay, got it.
Does anyone else complain about that?
It's funny. I remember when you mentioned the jump before on this. I had
It's not as bad, but it's
one.
still there.
Yeah, no, there was a woman that was
Just
a
doing
coach
it.
that had an issue with that, but she had a lot of latency on her computer. So she had to adjust that and then that fixed it. But with yours, I think your probably computer is probably good. Is that happening only on the desktop app, Bill, or is it also on
Yes, only on I don't use
Oh,
the other one
okay.
because, well, I'll use the other one maybe if I'm doing an email, the Chrome
Okay.
extension.
Yep.
When I'm
Yep.
doing videos or I'm doing things, basically because, Darius says that's what he uses. So that's what I'm going to
Yeah.
use.
No, I get it. Yeah.
So the problem is, I guess for me speaking over the years, I speak in a certain way. So I know you guys will talk real fast. Like when you had numbers on it, I can go at 180 words a minute. I couldn't do that. I was like 150, 140 in
Yep.
that range.
Yep.
So sometimes I'm talking, then I get to the end and I'm kind of like waiting for it. So what I've done, and I know you say not to do this,
Mm.
I've dragged the teleprompter down. So instead of seeing 3 lines, I can see 5.
Yeah, that's true.
Know?
Yeah, you can do
So
that.
I can I'm like, I'm rigging it. And I know that's not the way to do it, but
Yeah.
that's what I got to do, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of the times it's really I don't think people have any issues with like pausing or if they're like, hey, you're looking at a note, you're coming back, that kind of stuff. It depends on your style. But I think what some people will do, and people do this with teleprompters a lot, where if the teleprompter all of a sudden, like say it's going at your speed, right? Like normal speed, and then all of a sudden
Mhm.
it's slow and it's not moving. It's almost like a little improv class where you're like, okay, in your brain, you're like, all right, it's not moving, it's gonna be longer and longer. So let me throw a sentence in here, which can be a little dangerous sometimes because then you can
Yeah.
start rattling along and then you bring yourself back. That's what some people do when there is a gap, if they want to do that. You can also hit the pause button really quick. It's, if you need to.
Well, the other thing is that I've tried, I don't have it scroll. I just have to make sure I keep my mouse inside the teleprompter box
Oh yeah, yep.
and I'll scroll manually,
Yeah, I've done that.
which actually works the best for me. And it's probably, what I should do rather than, but
Yeah,
that's the frustrating thing. I'll do it 3 or 4 times because, I just can't get it. I just can't get the teleprompter. Me and the teleprompter don't match up.
have you tried teleprompter on the mobile app, Bill? Have you done teleprompter on that?
No, you guys are old because he said the same thing. He goes, how do you do it? I go, I like to do my stuff on the desktop.
Yeah.
And I guess it's much better on the the phone.
Because what you could do is, I mean, you could technically take your phone, turn it like this,
Yeah.
and teleprompters. This is our best one, I think. And then you can record it on here. It's saved into Dubb. And then if you wanted to add some screen stuff, whatever you wanted to do, you
Yeah.
could upload it into the desktop app and you could place it wherever you wanted to place it. So you could just do this part of it on that if you wanted to. You could even use Dubb Narrator if you were doing a screen recording where you could take this, record your content, right? You got your teleprompter, you do this
Yeah.
here, save it into Dubb, open the desktop app for Narrator, and then you just pull up the screen that you want to show, whatever it is, and boom, you're the circle and it's already done and recorded. And you just have to scroll around.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of this stuff I've done over the years, but now I'm strolling into uncharted turf. Like, he convinced me the other day we had to talk about Sia.
Yeah, yeah.
I asked him a question and he said, well, you don't have the other one. What's the other? Ira?
Ira, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he goes, you don't have that set up. So we went through that. He goes, just do this. He could take you 10 minutes. Took me a little longer than 10 minutes. But
Yeah.
I went through, I did it.
Yep.
And then I asked it, he said, well, yeah, just asked it, he was gone. I just asked it to do an email.
Mhm.
So I said, do me an email.
Mhm.
Printed out this text.
Yeah.
So when Kate got home, I go, Kate, look at this. So she just look at this. And then you can play it also.
Mhm.
She looks at it and she goes, did you write that? I go, no, I mean, in one usage, I was not a believer in AI,
Yeah.
but it wrote, and I know it's going to make it easy. I mean, I know you guys say, hey, you want to do a video, just tell it and let it write it. Because sometimes you sit here and you blank out.
Yeah.
If it can do like that, because now I'm going to make a video of that. The first thing that it said,
Mhm.
I'm going to make a video of. I've got it saved.
Right.
And
Right.
I mean, to me, it's incredible. So do that first. Then I got to make some changes on the website because I don't have text. Like I have testimonials, but they're audios. And he said, do frequently asked questions.
Yes.
Then use that one page, put it in,
The resource link.
yeah, and it'll come up. So that's the next step. But
Yep. It'll save you a lot of time on that too. Like our workflow is we put something into Ira for the script. We give it a human pass. We go over it to say, okay, is that good? Maybe do I want to switch anything? Then we save it to scripts, load it into the teleprompter, and that's the video.
yeah.
Really saves a lot of time.
Oh, I can see how that. I
Yeah.
mean, I was like, and he said the same thing. He wasn't a big AI guy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
Well, as long as it's assisting in what you're doing, and it's not becoming, until that photo of you, Bill, just starts speaking like you right now, and it looks
Hmm.
really real, then we're in different charted territory, which is probably where we're headed anyway. But for right now, using the stuff for writing it's really good because like you can even write outlines. Like sometimes Ruben and I will say, okay, we want to do a YouTube video. We'll do say write an outline on, and then it will do it, and then we can just kind of massage it from there. It
Yeah.
just saves time. So,
Yeah, that's what I did. I put it up there and then I went through it
Mhm.
and I made, a few adjustments
Yeah.
that from what it had put in, but it was very minor. And I tell you, it sounded great. It would have taken me a lot longer to think it through and write it.
Yeah.
And I just pushed the button and there it was. I started reading. I go, like, how does this guy know me?
And try the mobile app with the teleprompter too, like if you can. Like the when you record on the phone, like a lot of the times, like if I have my phone,
I have an Android though.
yeah, I think it'll be similar though with the when you had like if I had the phone here, the little green light could be over here that where the camera is right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I had the script pulled up, I would want my script to begin where that camera eye line is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
up. So
Right.
when
Right.
you do that, it looks really good.
I did it a long time ago in my backyard
Yep.
with the lake and everything, and it looked great. And I had it on a tripod.
Okay.
Uh,
Yep.
and I know it works good. I know people do a lot on their cameras, and it's just, it's like the first date. I got to do it and get used to it.
Just hey, listen, we have that emails. Just send it over to us for feedback. Whatever. Just try it, Bill, because I think it'd probably be good. It would lend yourself to like if you're outside giving advice, like even if you're on the move and you have it already written, it'll look natural.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, Aaron, any questions before we go? We're past the top of the hour here. Anything for Ina and I before we head out from anybody? Let's see.
Tell Darius if he's got a minute,
Hmm.
he'll know exactly what I mean.
Okay.
And this is all him. Tell him go into my account
Uh-huh.
and look at the fatso.
Okay,
And
got
he'll
it.
see how in a day what I learned,
Yep.
how I don't have to do the Canva part. I
No,
just put
damn.
it on the video,
Okay.
and I ran this. I did a I did a I put the image on the screen,
Yep.
and I let the image roll for 3 seconds. Then I come in because I was having trouble uploading it to like YouTube or Facebook, or it wouldn't take the what do you guys call it?
Hmm.
I can't think. The picture you put up there. What is that
Oh, the
called?
thumbnail? The thumbnail?
The thumbnail. I was going to say thumb drive. That's what's in my head. It doesn't take the thumbnail.
Mm.
So I go, how am I going to get around this?
Mm.
Well, if I put the picture up there and I let it roll, for, 3 seconds seems like a good time.
Yeah.
And then boom, then I start talking. I've accomplished this. I mean, it's amazing what
Yeah.
your product does. It's kind of like what I do. I tell people what I've
Oh,
learned.
come on.
Imagination is more important than knowledge. If you can imagine how to do something, your product does it.
Yeah.
You just have to think it through.
It's awesome, Bill. We really appreciate that.
It's true. I'm just speaking.
Yeah,
the
no, we appreciate you reiterating it. It's fantastic, and you live it, so that's great.
Can
All
I
right, buddy.
jump in?
Yeah, Meg, go ahead. What do you got?
I'm sorry, this is Meg.
Yeah, hey Meg, go ahead. Go ahead, Meg. We can hear you. Do you want to go ahead?
Okay. I just want to know where I can get a coach. Is that a possibility anymore?
We have the whenever someone has like if they need advice on something, like we have an email address called feedback@Dubb. If you can feel free, if you want to record something, Meg, and send it over for feedback, that's usually when we review it and say, hey, okay, here's some tips for you. So if you have some specific things you want help on, just email feedback@Dubb. We can put that in here, feedback@Dubb. And
Okay.
then, yeah, and just email us because a lot of the times, when we get videos from people, there can be slight adjustments and things like
Because
that.
I see all the value and all the possibilities, and I'm just not technologically that advanced.
Meg,
So
I just
I'm
put
trying.
I just put my
Thank you.
number
I
in.
appreciate what you guys do.
Meg, I just put my cell phone number in. If you want to call
Okay.
me, yeah, I'll help
Okay,
you.
where
And
did you
I'm
put
not
it?
Darius or anything, but I can tell you from a perspective as somebody that was where you're at and where I'm at now, and I'm sure there's people that know way more than me. But what do you do, if I may ask? Are you a real estate agent?
No, I educate people on insurance and on
Okay,
financial issues.
okay,
And um, I'm really good and I'm very knowledgeable, but I'm not really good with the technology.
okay. So then I can help you because it's funny you say insurance. I'm an infinite banking practitioner. You probably know what that is.
I didn't hear what you said.
Okay. You said you do insurance. Well, I'm an insurance agent also,
Yes.
but I teach
Okay.
infinite banking. I'm an infinite banking practitioner. And so you're going to need
Oh, that's interesting.
you're going to need the same things that I do. You know, I teach life
Okay.
insurance for financing, not the death benefits. A different approach. So
Yes.
that's what I do. But if
Okay.
you call me, I'll tell you what it can do. I mean, a lot of the things I
Okay.
just started, but obviously the place to go is
Okay.
with
That
them.
sounds fabulous.
No problem.
Okay. I'd love for us to be in contact. Um, I'm really easy to find. I'm megadler.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great. Made a connection here. That's awesome. And then Meg, like
Thank you.
and
Okay.
just in general, Meg, if you have something specific, definitely like these are great for this too. Like if you're like, hey, can you show me how to do the email thing again? Can you show me how to do that LinkedIn thing
Yeah.
again? You know, we can do stuff like that. So if you have like a little list of things, always
Mhm.
feel free to ask us, you know, as well, and we'll do our best to show you.
Thank you. You
Yeah,
guys are wonderful. I tell everybody you're wonderful and they go, oh, okay. And I say, no, 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 no. You need to take it and run with it faster than I can run.
we appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, we got a nice team. And
Okay.
they do a great job, and we appreciate everybody that comes in though. But thank you, Meg. Thanks, Bill. Thank
Okay.
everybody here
Thank
today.
you.
We appreciate it. And Darius will be back tomorrow for the rest of the week. So great seeing
Okay.
everybody, and we'll see
Thank
you.
you.